Yeah, Devendra, you can start. Hello, Devendra. You can start with your presentation. Share the screen. I can see your hand is raised. Uh,
Am
turn
my
your
screen not visible?
yeah, turn your cam on first.
Oh.
Can you tell me the name of your presentation?
Okay. Okay. So my project name is a stock trading application, and my task is a overview of the synopsis project synopsis.
Okay, you are sure. You can start.
Okay. Let, good evening, sir. Overview of the project. My point of the introduction, and then what is a stock trading application, need of the stock trading application, working of the stock trading application, and then benefit of the stock trading application, and then steps developing of stock trading application, and then conclusion and question and answer. Let's move on to the next slide. Also, introduction of the stock market. Introduction part. So the stock market is a platform to where the users are buy and sell the stocks, stock of the company, and then companies are share company are provide of the equity where company, and then it provide the company are raise the fund for the company expansion, and the stock market is called of the backbone of the uh, economics of the country, and then market serve of the indicator and overall health and performance of the economies. And then moving on the next slide. Also, uh, stock trading application, and then what is a stock trading application? So the stock trading application is a program and mobile apps that people are easily buy and sell of the shares on online, and then your handset buy easily. It provides of the real time information about of the financial and investment investment. It enable to user access the to market and management of the investment journey for the anywhere and at the time for the uh, our convenience. And then moving on the next slide. uh, Sorry. The need of the stock trading application. So the stock trading application are provide of the real time update. Then so I can give a example. The client, the customer are set alert for this uh, the X stocks are in the this amount, and thus then buy of the automatically, and it is why the software are provide of the alert and update for the user. And then research and analysis. The users are easily research the stocks, then what is the scope of the this shares, and then future of the, then what is the grow of the stocks in the future, and then easily analyze. and then notification. This software of the application, this software and application are provide of the notification alert, and what is a new share are added of the NSE and BSE for because it is a use the BSE and NSE data also. And then security and privacy. To the privacy is the most important in the world. To this application are provide a high security and performance, because the some client are transaction of the amount. Firstly it's authenticate the user, and then and then the transaction, and then education and e-learning resources. Uh, some applications and softwares are provide educational and resources for the learning. So the client are easily learn, the client are learn, and then investment of the company and portfolio management. So some company and startup are listed of the in the stock market. Then the client are stock the client are save the client sorry the client the client manage the IPO for the and then no paper work, then no paperwork. Then moving on the next slide also, and then working of the stock market. Now see what is the equity amount. The equity amount of the market value of the stocks minus of the amount of the loan, and then this is called of the equity amount. Then second is a equity percentage. So the equity percentage is a equity amount, and then stock value, stock amount. uh, so sorry for the, and then moving of the next slide. uh, Benefit of the stock trading application. This is the convenience, means the user are easy, easily interact with this application, means the users are easily interact with the easily anywhere, and anywhere to control this investment, and then track your transaction journey, and what shares are ups and low, and then cost efficient. And then this uh, this this app this software are no nothing not very nothing to uh, nothing to get any cost, and then it is a very reasonable. Uh, but some software are freely available. Then we are invest of the this software. And then second is a fast transaction. So the this software are a provide of the fast transaction, and then easy to use and an interface. So this software are easy to use and easy to understand, and that's and we are this is a visual representation of the software. Then we are easily to understand and remove the middleman. The software are remove the middleman, means the software the software remove the brokers. So then it's get some charges to this is not this is not get any charges, but some software are get some charges. And then I nothing to require of the any brokers, and then tips. And then second is a in-depth knowledge of the investment. So, in-depth knowledge of the investment, the users are track your investment. What is your past investment, and then uh, past investment, and what is your percentage of the profit and losses, and then greater control. These systems are a provide of the greater control, means the the user are a control. These systems are anywhere, and that's all. Moving on the next slide. So steps of the developing the trading applications. So firstly, we are initiate the project, and then specify the scope of the project, means what is the scope in the future, and what is again the profit. Secure secure your apps. This is a very important in this world, because data is a most important. And then design the essential feature, and then what means what should features are provide of your application, and then organize your developing teams, and then these teams are develop your uh, these teams develop your software. And then then after developing, create an API and integrate your software then software then after after this processing, then we are test the system. Then this is these systems are perfectly to testing, then deliver of the client. And then after delivering, the client are use this software, and then having of any issue, then we are maintain of the issue, and then uh, fix this issue. This is called of the maintenance. And then moving of the next slide also. Conclusion. Our all stocks trading apps, our all stock trading apps are providing of the convenience and accessible. Individual investment and stock market are managed to investment and their mobile devices. So means the stock market, means the stock trading application, it provide the environment to the user are easily to invest the in, invest the amount of the share market, and easily understand in the current world. Every persons are invest to invest the amount in the share market. And every persons are known as what is a share market. And then second is with the help of the, and then this software are develop of the with the help of the ID and the Eclipse, and use of the database in the of MySQL and the Java, and programming language is the Java, and integrate the API and other security tools, and develop the stock trading applications. And that's all. Moving on to the next slide. And thank you. Thank you. Questions?
Are you done with your presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, when you start your presentation, you need to start with your self-introduction. Like, I know my name is Dashlaniya, and then your batch, and then your group name. Okay. And then you
Okay.
can start with what your actual task is. Give some context on what your task is. After that, you start with your introduction and giving actual, like, your presentation. That is how you should do it. Next, when you are giving a presentation at the start, you were reading from the slides, but as you moved on, you were actually trying to explain, and that was a good thing. You did improve from last time. You improve, like included various diagrams and flowcharts this time for the explanation, which is a good thing. But you need to work on your explanation, work on your communication skill, because a lot of things you were explaining that were not really making sense. Okay, so work on that part. It can be more in depth technically, as I said also previously, like yesterday I said that you need to make it more in depth. In depth has in sense like when you are saying, okay, I will include a payment gateway, then how you are planning to include the gateway. We are not like asking you to include a payment gateway. We are just asking you what your plan is to include. Like, are you going to use Stripe or some kind of third party like Google Pay or PayPal? Okay, so are you
Oh,
going to include something like that? And when you say security link, what are the other security feature? And most important thing and most fascinating thing about this is it says you need to create a real-time application, right? So do some more like explanation on how you will achieve the real-time status. Okay, how it will
oh,
be real time, because stock market is like changing every second. So tell us how you will actually implement the real time features. That is the main motto of this application, because you have already made static or dynamic websites that are RESTful APIs and other. Okay, even in here we are using the APIs, but how you are going to achieve the real time application status? Tell us about that, because when I have suppose a management application where I am just managing some kind of things, then I can simply make various API request and then achieve it. Say like booking some kind of ticket, then I can just say that I have already booked it, and then the counter of the ticket will be go to zero, then the booking will stop. That is simple thing. But how you are going to make it the real time application? So say when you are buying a stock and someone else is also trying to buy a stock, then in real time it may happen that both people are trying to buy same amount of stock at the same time, and suppose the stocks are already reaching zero, then how you are going to work with that kind of scenarios? So say if I have 10 stocks and I'm trying to buy all the 10 stock, and you are also trying to buy the 10 stock at the same amount of at the same time frame, then how you will like say that this people will actually get the stocks, and that people will not get the stock because it has already been bought. In real time it is quite hard to keep track of, right? So let me know how you are actually going to do that. These are the challenges in the stock trading application. Okay, so work on that part. Uh, Other than that, I would say it was much improved. Again, you have not included the references part. Include the references part, like where you have taken the references and what are the other things you have taken in consideration while creating the application. Right, you have included some kind of image in between, a mobile phone image. So give the credits to that image, like who is where you actually got that image. Don't just like include it and then just push it. Right, make have a dedicated slide for the references and include that link in that slide. Okay. Okay, then you can stop the screenshot, Devendra, if you have done. You will
okay,
get the score by tonight. Okay. Now,
okay.
if anyone has any more presentation, you guys can raise your hand. Somebody, do you have any presentation or general queries?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, then we'll wait for if someone else has any presentation, they can join and do. Other than that, after but 10 minutes or 15 minutes, if no one joins, then we will end the session. You guys can leave if you want, or if you have any general queries or presentation, you can stay and let me know in the chat. Then we'll continue. Okay, then if your presentation or general queries are solved, you can leave, and somebody you can also leave if you want.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, can I get 1 minute? Because I have to change the network, sir.
Yeah,
The
sure,
network.
you can do that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Just put it in the chat when you're ready. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah,
sir. Okay, sir. Is that my video is visible, sir?
yeah, it is visible.
Yeah. Let me share my screen, sir. Sir, is that my screen is visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Thank you, sir. Okay. So, good evening, sir. My name is Govardhan, and today my topic is about the reading CSV data by using Python and plotting it in Candlestick. Okay. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about these topics, sir. The topics are the main agenda and introduction, and the basic knowledge regarding the stock marketing, and what is this candlestick, and why it is different with another others, and the code and execution, and the conclusion, and where I can get these references. So this is my agenda. In this PPT, we mainly focuses on these four topics. The first topic is about this introduction, and in this introduction, we will learn how the stock applications are working and how to process the data. And the second thing is about the user interface design. Previously, I was completed the stock screener application. It is quite relevant to this topic only. So I just mentioned this data retrieval and filtering operation also. So based on these retrieval and filtering operations, we are going to work the candlesticks. So this candlestick is also similarly like bar chart and pie chart, sir. But it is little bit easy to understand. So the introduction is it is here in this image we can observe that they are representing the data in the pie chart and the bar chart, sir. So it is not easy to understand what's going on there, and when we represent some values in this place of the bar chart and pie chart means the value everyone can't see at a time the values, and they can not able to analyze that. So if we have a chart, a diagram means we can easily analyze the data what is going on there. So what is a stock market means? A stock market is a equity market, sir, where I can import and export operations are be done. As per the records, I just found that mostly the stocks are exchanging 89.5 trillion USD dollars, sir. It is just an estimation cost where I can found this in newspapers. So the main keywords what in the stock marketing means there are majorly uh, three keywords are there, sir. Share, stock, and stockholder, sir. So what is the share means? A share is a part of company, sir, and he doesn't have any authority to control all the operations in an organization. But what we can the stock means he has the ownership, sir. He can able to control everything, and he can easily changes the economical issues in this organization, sir. So that is okay. So sorry for that. Here I am facing some power issues.
You can continue.
Yeah, okay, sir. So whom we call as shareholder means the person we can simply tell like that a CEO we can call it as in shareholder, or a co-chairmans or co-executive directors, or we can call it as a shareholders, sir, because they can have the authority to control the operations in an organization, and they can easily fix these sales, and they can easily modify the issues facing in the organization. So such kind of persons we can call it as a shareholder, sir. And the purpose of stock screener. So I'm working with the CSV reading data, but it is quite relevant to this topic only. So I just mentioned this thing also. So stock screener, I was previously completed this task also. So what is the purpose of stock screener means we can easily analyze the data, and it is very efficient, and there is a lot of time saving operation. It is one of the time saving operations, sir. So code and working, these six I was mentioned because I previously explained these in stock screener application. At the same time, I was using this same content in this task also, so that I was just mentioned. These things I will discuss while I am executing the code, sir. So these are the outputs I can receive after completing this stock screen application. Here in this second picture, we can observe that after completing the code, we'll just receive this, we'll convert the data into the CSV format, sir. The CSV formatters are, for example, there is EA.CSV, EAL.CSV, like this, some organizations with their names, and this data was in the format of CSV. So to work with this CSV means we have to download any one of the organization data. So we have to store the CSV data in our local disk. So here the main topic is, after downloading any one of that, we have to import in our code, sir. After importing, we'll process the code and we'll receive this output. And what is a candlestick means, this the color is not an important, but for example, we are just taking the candlestick like this only, sir. You we can mainly divide these into two major categories: the red and green. And green mostly indicates for this profit, and red is mostly used for these losses. And here you can observe that mainly three three parts: the upper shadow, real body, and lower body. These both are same, and the real body is the time of conjunction, and the upper shadow is increment or decrement, and lower shadow is mostly used for these decrement operations. And closing share means it is a final value. Opening share means it is at which time it is going to open, and the closing share means at which time it is going to stop. At the same time, in this red candlestick also, this topmost is mentioned as the open share price, because the downfall may starts from here only. So according to this downfall, it is the opening value. So it is just mentioned like open share price, and in the bottom, at which level it is the losses may close means the that level we conclude it as a close share price. So let me share the code, sir. Sir, is that my code is visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes, sir. Before that, let me run this one. Sir. So this is my code, sir. Here you can see that I was just imported two files, name with the ABC and the stock data Bank of Baroda. So this stock data Bank of Baroda is you just given it as reference for to work with the data. So previously I was worked with abc.csv. So it, let me go with this abc.csv. First of all, we just need to first of all, we just need to download our CSV and we have to import this CSV by using this format. And then we have to locate the file. After locating, we just have to click I was already imported it in this collapse, so I was not doing it again. So after importing, we have to first import this a finance file, which is used for this run the financial applications. So the code is so here we are using the pandas for the visualization, and we again using this Candlestick MPL Finance. This is predetermined files for these candlesticks. So after that, we have to extract the data. Here, the data is just I'm just converting the data into the variable data. So we just read the data. Suppose if I want to use this ABC, means I have to mention like ABC abc.csv, and the contents we will going to receive is that data open and high, low and close, the time which is open and the time which is close, and what is the peak value and what is the lowest value. So here is apply operation. This will be applied on that. So this is a plot figure, and these are the approximate values. I am randomly taking this one for the visualization part, and here is a color. When it is up means we have to indicate like it is a profit, so we just using green color, and whether it is a red means it is an loss. So the alpha value is a what we call the alpha value is a brightness levels. Think like it is just optimization levels, and for the colorings, and the width is the width is between these one, the length will shows like this width. So we usually we use as one as per our requirements we can changes this width, sir. So after completing of this, I was just plot the graph. So previously it is in Baroda, so I am just converting it into ABC. So now you can see this. So this is all about my code. So the main conclusion is not everyone can easily analyze the data. For example, if we take two persons name with Raju and Ramesh, Raju is a educated person. He can analyze everything. And Ramesh, when we come to this Ramesh, he is intelligent, but he didn't study it well. And but but both are interested in stock prediction and stock analysis. At that time, Ramesh can't able to manage everything by reading the values, and he can't analyze everything. It means that if we give the data in a candlestick format, means he can easily analyze with his knowledge. He can guess the what is profit and what is loss, and when it is going to loss and when it is going to profit. Like that, he can able to describe the operations. So by these candlestick applications, the both Raju can work effectively and both Ramesh can both are work effectively. So our main purpose of that candlestick operation is that this is only, sir, where we can can't read every value. At the time we can use this candlestick format and we can easily analyze the values. So coming to these references, I was taken these references from Yahoo Finance and Invectopedia Academy. So if you have any questions, ask me, sir.
Yeah. So your presentation is done, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you just confirm the name of your task again?
What, sir?
Name of your task.
My task is about this one, sir. Reading CSV data and plotting candlestick patterns in Python, sir.
Okay, so this is your task name, right? So when you are
Yes,
getting
sir.
the score, I should type this in the task name, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just so it is Reading CSV data. Because I believe you are scheduled for wrong task. It says understanding trading view screener and exploring stock market data.
Sir, that is my previous task. After completing this, I was just received this one only, sir.
Okay, and then you are scheduled for overview of projects, and if I believe you are scheduled for the wrong task link. So we'll send you score for the reading CSV data and plotting candlestick pattern in Python. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Now coming to your review. So see, you have improved a lot from last time. Last time this was much better, I would say. But again, your story can be more improved. You have like what are the stockholders and everything, but it look more like a definition of stockholder than the actual story. Okay, you can include that part in your actual story itself. And you can always start with a scenario. Okay, although you did give a scenario in the conclusion part, but I believe that can be shifted to at the start, and then based on that scenario you can make a conclusion. Like
Yeah, okay, sir.
try to start with a problem statement. Let's say you have a problem statement, and then your presentation should be in such a way that you are trying to actually solve a problem, right? So
Yeah,
you can do it like that. It will help you build a good hook, and as well as a good story for that. Your expression skills are really good again, but when you are explaining the code again, if you have a like problem statement format, it will become much easier for you to explain. Like you have a problem statement, say that plotting a candlestick chart, then what are the things that you need? Like you need a pandas library, matplotlib library, right? You can start by doing that, then it will be like much more smoother. Your presentation will be more smoother, and there will be a hook in your presentation that will help you in the presentation, because you were getting stuck somewhere while explaining the code, right? So
yeah,
when
yes, sir.
you have like this kind of flow, it will help you like build up your actual presentation skills, like take them to the next level. Other than that, I would say it was really well explained. Your actual code was explained, and after coding, the actual output was explained. Not many people did do explain actual output. I have seen, but you did explain, and you explained it in really a good way. And you also touched on some topics like why actually use candlestick chart, and you actually explain what is a candlestick chart. So that is a good thing. But coming to your Q&A, have you like explored some other charts that can be better for this kind of scenarios other than candlestick or line chart?
Okay, we can use bar graphs, sir.
Okay, then how the bar chart is going to help me? Can you tell me?
Uh, okay, I didn't state it, sir, but I just know we can use bar graphs. So if you want, means I can just present in next topic, sir.
No need to present. I'm just telling you if it is possible, or
Okay,
like if can
sorry
it
for that,
can be
sir. I
helpful.
didn't study about that bar
Okay.
graphs, so
Because
I just
see,
have the
your
ideas.
task is one thing. Okay, when we are giving you a task, we are specifically telling you for the candlestick, right?
Okay,
But you should be also curious about explaining the other things, because suppose this project is actually like your college project, and there is no one to tell you about the what chart you should use, then you will certainly like explore other charts also, right?
yeah, okay,
And
sir.
say now think about the end user, like your client. When they are when I'm a suppose I'm your client, and when I'm looking at the chart data, then I may like think if I it will be better if I can like change the type of chart.
Sir,
And
but one
so
thing,
yeah.
when we using this bar chart means we cannot analyze each and everything at time by time, sir. So with this reason, I didn't studied about this bar chart. So that is the reason
Okay.
why I didn't
Okay.
study.
See, it is a good reason, but I'm not just specifically speaking about the bar chart. There are also
Okay,
other
okay.
type of charts too, right? There are different kind of chart. So I'm talking about you can also explore in that area too, because
Yeah,
there
sir.
may because different type of charts give you different type of output, and they can like the meaning behind those outputs are different. Okay,
Yes,
you
sir. Yes,
can
sir.
the way you like look at things. So you can
Yes, sir.
just like focus on those things also. These are the things that is just for your knowledge. It will
Yes, sir.
help you grow as a developer in the long run. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that is
Thank you, sir.
just like I want to tell you. Other than that, because this was really well done, the candlestick chart, and you have explained it in really good way. But again, during the code execution, as I said, it is better to use flowcharts or like problem statement kind of way to
Yes, sir. Yes,
explain
sir.
the code. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, other than that, it was really well done, really good.
Yeah.
You have included everything, conclusion, Q&A slides,
Yes.
and references. So you will receive the score by tonight. Okay.
Sir, one thing,
Yeah.
here I'm facing some rain, sir, so that only power cuts are there. So I was just my power cut, so the camera visibility, I think it is poor now, sir.
Yeah, no issues. I saw that there was power cut, but it didn't cause any disturbance in the PPT. So there is no need to worry about that.
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
And if you have any kind of power cut issue and you want to give presentation, you can let me know beforehand. I can take your presentation off record also.
Yes, sir.
When
Yes,
there
sir.
is
Sure, sir.
availability of power. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Govardhan. You can
Yeah,
stop
sir.
the
Thank you
screen
so much,
sharing.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anyone else that for the presentation or general queries? You guys can raise your hand or put them in the chat. Else we can, I believe, conclude the session. We'll wait for 5-10 minutes. If no one joins, then we can conclude the session. Okay, thank you, Govardhan. You can stop the camera now if you want.
Yes, sir.
Who is HP?
Sir, hello.
Yeah, can
Hello,
you
sir.
rename yourself? Next time when you join, please rename it to your internal name. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Hemananda Pradhan, sir,
Okay.
and I am, sir, my topic is stock screener, sir. My
Okay.
task is,
Okay.
and
Is this your first presentation?
yes, sir. Actually, sir, I joined with the internship program before means 2 months, and that was a big mistake that I didn't perform any presentation or anything else. So for now, when I contact my uh, uh, technical support of this, then Nitish sir has told that you can submit a presentation and we will score means if a score comes, then a complete certificate completion letter will be to your email. So I have represented means on the topic of stock screener. Means I have completed a project. So means I have done a project. I'm not there yet.
Okay. How many tasks have you done?
Sir, before sir, I have done. I means task was only I have issued only one. So I didn't
You have
means
already completed one task.
no sir. I have not completed any task yet, sir.
You have not completed any task.
So for now, I have I have done
If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can speak to me in Hindi.
yes, sir. सर क्या बात ये है कि सर मतलब कुछ दिन से मतलब कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट आना था सर मतलब कॉलेज
तुमने
कॉलेज
टास्क
को सर
कितने किए हुए हैं?
वही सर
कंप्लीटेड टास्क
टास्क
कितने? एक भी तुम्हारा
सर सर
कंप्लीटेड टास्क नहीं है?
नहीं है सर सर
तो
वही
फिर यार
दिक्कत हो
कैसे तुम प्रेजेंटेशन दोगे ये बताओ। अगर तुम्हारा पहले टास्क कंप्लीट होगा तब तुमको प्रेजेंटेशन होगा ना। प्रेजेंटेशन देखो, ये नहीं है प्रेजेंटेशन मुझे लेना है। तुम प्रेजेंटेशन कभी मुझे दे सकते हो, ठीक है। अभी क्योंकि मई का टाइम है, मुश्किल सबका छुट्टी है, मेरा भी छुट्टी है, तो तुम मुझे मॉर्निंग टाइम में भी दे सकते हो। बट तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, राइट। मैं तभी प्रेजेंटेशन ले पाऊंगा जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट होगा। और अगर
सर
तुम्हारा टास्क
टास्क मतलब
कंप्लीट,
आधा अधूरा थोड़ा कंप्लीट है सर
तो
सर
यार
बात ये
देखो,
है कि
तुमको
सर
स्कोर भी आधा अधूरा ही मिलेगा ना।
जी सर मैं वही बोल रहा था कि सर मतलब अभी मतलब 16 मार्च को मैं मतलब ज्वाइन किया था सर तो दिक्कत ये था कि मतलब उस टाइम में मतलब जब टास्क अलॉटमेंट के लिए कर रहा था तो आपको 24 या 48 घंटे के अंदर भेज देंगे बोल रहे थे और उसी में मैं मतलब 2-3 दिन रुका नहीं आया तो मतलब उस टाइम में कितना 5-6 दिन बाद आया था और मैं देख नहीं पाया था सर तो सर अभी मुझे मतलब
रुको जरा,
ये
तुम
कंप्लीशन
मुझे एक
सर्टिफिकेट
बात
सर
बताओ, सुनो, तुम मुझे एक
जी
बात
सर
बताओ। जब
जी
लास्ट
सर
टाइम बोला गया था, और जहां तक मुझे याद है 16 मार्च, राइट, 16 मार्च का बैच है तुम्हारा। तो
जी
फिर
सर।
वो टाइम पे तो और भी कुछ लोगों का था, तो उन्होंने मीटिंग के अंदर आके मुझे बताया था, मैंने उनका प्रेजेंटेशन देवांशु सर को फॉरवर्ड किया था, और उसके बाद उनको टास्क उसी समय दे दिया गया था। तो फिर तुमको 5 या 7 दिन कैसे लगे, या तुमने मुझे प्रेजेंट आके बताया नहीं था मीटिंग में?
सर वही सर, मैं उस टाइम में थोड़ा मतलब बिजी, मतलब कुछ ज्यादा ही मतलब बिजी था, तो
नहीं,
उसी के लिए
अगर आप
मतलब।
बिजी हो तो उससे हम कुछ नहीं कर
सर
सकते, अगर
वही
आप।
मेरे से नहीं सर, वही मेरे से बहुत बड़ी
और
गलती हो गई
मैं
सर।
ये देख पा रहा हूँ कि आप एक्चुअली 21 मार्च को आपका प्रेजेंटेशन शेड्यूल था, डेवलप बिजनेस
जी सर।
ऑपरेशन स्क्रिप्ट, और
जी सर हाँ।
उसके बाद था चूजिंग राइट पाइथन फ्रेमवर्क 2 मई को। तो मतलब अगर आपको दूसरा टास्क मिला है तो आपका पहला कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, राइट?
जी सर।
तो
सर
उसका
तो मैं।
प्रेजेंटेशन, और जो ये है चूजिंग राइट पाइथन फ्रेमवर्क, इसका प्रेजेंटेशन और एक बोल रहे हो स्टॉक स्क्रीनर आप, राइट?
जी सर,
सो
स्टॉक स्क्रीनर
तीन
का कुछ किया हूँ
प्रेजेंटेशन,
सर।
तीनों आपके टास्क कंप्लीट है और तीनों के प्रेजेंटेशन रेडी है क्या?
सर स्टॉक स्क्रीनर का टास्क मतलब कंप्लीट और प्रेजेंटेशन भी कंप्लीट है सर। बाकी दो का
सो
नहीं है।
चूजिंग राइट फिल्म आपका टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है।
सर हाँ सर।
चूजिंग द राइट पाइथन वेब फ्रेमवर्क, इसका टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है, और डेवलप हैक विद बिजनेस ऑपरेशन स्क्रिप्ट इन पाइथन, इसका भी
सर
टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है।
सर ये दोनों नहीं, हाँ सर, स्टॉक स्क्रीनर से
तो
स्टार्ट कर रहा
आपका
हूँ।
टास्क
आज ही
कंप्लीट कौन
मतलब।
सा है?
सर वही मतलब ये हमारा स्टॉक स्क्रीनर का
वो कंप्लीट हो गया टास्क?
मतलब कंप्लीट, मतलब आज कुछ कुछ करके किया हूँ सर, आप देख लेंगे तो।
नहीं यार, देखने से नहीं होता, जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट हो जाएगा ना, तब तुम उसके ऊपर एक प्रेजेंटेशन करो, क्योंकि जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट हो तुम प्रेजेंटेशन कैसे करोगे? कंक्लूजन पार्ट तुम्हारा मिसिंग रहेगा, डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन पार्ट मिसिंग रहेगा, तुम्हारा एक्सप्लेनेशन पार्ट आधा ही रहेगा, तो उसके अंदर स्कोर क्या दूंगा तुमको? इससे अच्छा तो तुम रुक ही जाओ ना पूरा, नहीं तो फेल होने से फायदा क्या है तुम्हारा? फेल हो जाओगे तुमको
नहीं,
सर्टिफिकेट वैसे भी नहीं मिलेगा।
वही सर, मैं वही बोल रहा था कि सर मतलब एक दिक्कत ये आ रहा है कि मतलब सर्टिफिकेट इशू करना है सर, नहीं तो
तो यार देखो, तुम्हारे पास
बैक लगा
दो
देंगे
दो
बोल रहे हैं
मंथ
सर।
2 मंथ का देखो, तुम्हारे पास टाइम था, ठीक है? तो अगर अभी
यस सर।
सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिल रहा है तो उसमें हम क्या कर सकते हैं, बताओ?
सर
तुम
मतलब
एक ही
बोले थे
चीज
कि
कर सकते हो
मतलब
कि तुम
आप
टास्क
अगर
कंप्लीट करो।
टास्क थोड़ा दिखा। हाँ सर, टास्क मतलब एक प्रोग्राम
देखो,
रन कर रहा हूँ सर।
सुनो,
और
प्रोग्राम रन नहीं की बात,
प्रेजेंटेशन।
सुनो, टास्क कंप्लीट करो, ठीक है? और जब तुम्हारी अवेलेबिलिटी होगी, अवेलेबिलिटी के हिसाब से तुम मुझे एक बार मैसेज कर देना, और फिर उसके बाद मतलब टेक्निकल चैट में बोल देना कि मतलब मेरा नाम यशचंद्र उपाध्याय है, मेरा नाम लिख देना कि यशचंद्र उपाध्याय जी का कांटेक्ट दे दो, या फिर कोई वे दे दो। मेरा ईमेल एड्रेस मैं चैट में डाल रहा हूँ, तुम मुझे कभी कांटेक्ट करो, ठीक है? और उस टाइम मैं तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन ले लूंगा जब तुम्हारा कंप्लीट होगा।
सर
क्योंकि देखो,
प्रेजेंटेशन
टास्क
रेडी है
कंप्लीट
सर।
करो, प्रेजेंटेशन कैसे रेडी है तुम्हारा जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं होगा?
सर टास्क भी मतलब आधा अधूरा मतलब है, कंप्लीट आप
तो
देख लीजिए
सिंपल
बस।
सी बात है, अगर देख लूंगा तो उसकी मतलब नहीं है ना, मतलब अगर तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट ही नहीं है तो फिर कैसे मैं प्रेजेंटेशन ले लूँ? प्रेजेंटेशन का जब देखो, तुम्हारा जो अटेंडेंस का ईमेल आता है उसके अंदर लिखा रहता है कि प्रेजेंटेशन तुमको तभी देना जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट हो जाएगा। अगर टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है तो प्रेजेंटेशन, तुम दो सेंस कैसे बन रही है इस बात की कि तुम प्रेजेंटेशन दोगे?
हाँ सर, आप मतलब सेंस नहीं बन रहा है मतलब, लेकिन कुछ कुछ मतलब रेफरेंस लेके मैं कुछ देखा हूँ तो समझ गया हूँ कि कैसा कैसा रन होगा प्रोग्राम, तो वही
हाँ, तो
आप
आप
थोड़ा।
कंप्लीट कर लो ना टास्क और कल दे दो मुझे।
सर कंप्लीट मतलब सर एक बात सुनिए सर, मतलब सर नीतीश सर बोल रहे थे कि आज अगर आप मतलब देख लेंगे एक बार स्कोर, अगर आप दे देंगे कुछ भी, तो मतलब उस हिसाब से आप मतलब स्कोर
देखो,
देंगे
स्कोर
तो
मैं देख दो
कुछ।
दूंगा तुमको, ठीक है? जैसे तुम प्रेजेंटेशन दोगे 5 मिनट के बाद स्कोर सेंड हो जाएगा, बट टास्क कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, क्योंकि तुम प्रेजेंटेशन तभी दोगे, मतलब प्रेजेंटेशन तुम्हारा कंप्लीट तभी होगा जब तुम एक्चुअल टास्क कंप्लीट करोगे। नहीं तो तुम प्रेजेंटेशन बना कैसे रहो, मुझे ये बताओ। प्रेजेंटेशन के अंदर कंक्लूजन में तुम क्या लिखोगे? टास्क के जैसे तुमने प्रेजेंटेशन किया रहेगा, स्टेप्स में क्या लिखोगे, या फिर डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में क्या करोगे तुम?
सर
सिर्फ
मतलब जो जो
इंट्रोडक्शन देना तो
प्रोग्रामिंग में
तुम
कर रहा हूँ वही
इंट्रोडक्शन तो
सब।
अभी दे दो ना, मतलब
जी
इंट्रोडक्शन ही
सर।
बचा ना। प्रोग्रामिंग आधा अधूरा देके तो मैं कंफर्म कैसे करूंगा कि हाँ ठीक है, ये गलत है कि सही है?
सर सर थोड़ा सर,
देखो,
बहुत
स्ट्रोक
दिक्कत हो।
स्क्रीनर आप एक्चुअली देखो, बहुत हार्ड टास्क नहीं है, ठीक है? बहुत मुश्किल टास्क नहीं है। तुम उसको आज भर में ही कंप्लीट कर सकते हो, ठीक है? या फिर उसको कल भर में ही कंप्लीट कर सकते हो। तो कल कंप्लीट करके कल दे दो, मैं तुमको कल जैसे तुम प्रेजेंटेशन दोगे कंप्लीट करके, मैं वैसे ही इसको सेंड कर दूंगा। तुम कभी भी मुझे बोल दो ना, 1 बजे 2 बजे, या फिर सुबह का टाइम 8 बजे, दोपहर का टाइम मैंने जैसे बोला 1 2 बजे, या फिर शाम के टाइम 5 बजे 4 बजे, जैसे तुम्हारी अवेलेबिलिटी है, मैं वैसे तुम्हारे लिए प्रेजेंटेशन शेड्यूल कर दूंगा, अगर तुमको थोड़ा अर्जेंट है तो। ठीक है।
सर मतलब अभी दिखा दूंगा तो चलेगा क्या सर?
अभी कैसे दिखाओगे जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है तो?
टास्क मतलब वही, मतलब एक कोड
देखो,
रेफरेंस नहीं
देखो
दिया हूँ
रेफरेंस की
सर।
बात नहीं है, अगर मैं तुम्हारा टास्क ले लूंगा तो बाद में बस देवांशु सर मुझसे पूछेंगे कि तुमने उसका टास्क कैसे लिया, जब उसका टास्क कंप्लीट नहीं है तो प्रेजेंटेशन कैसे लिया, तो मैं उनको क्या बोलूंगा, ये होता है।
सर रन करके दिखाऊंगा तो कुछ होगा क्या सर?
रन करके, अरे जब तुम्हारा टास्क कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तभी तो रन करोगे ना।
जी सर।
हाँ, तो टास्क कंप्लीट कर दो और दिखा दो, कल तुम प्रेजेंटेशन दे दो। स्टॉक क्लीनर ऐप, तुम्हारा नाम क्या है, टास्क का नाम क्या है?
स्टॉक स्क्रीनर सर।
हाँ, पूरा टास्क का नाम बताओ।
मतलब स्टॉक स्क्रीनर एप्लीकेशन यूजिंग पाइथन।
और डेवलपिंग अ स्टॉक स्क्रीनर एप्लीकेशन इन पाइथन।
यस सर।
हाँ, तो इसका टास्क का नाम है ओवरव्यू ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट साइनॉप्सिस। ठीक है। इसके अंदर एक्चुअली देखो, तुमको स्टॉक स्क्रीनर ऐप नहीं बनाना है। ठीक है।
यस सर।
इसके अंदर देखो डिलीवरी में लिखा है स्टॉक स्क्रीनर एप्लीकेशन दैट अलाउ यूजर टू फिगर यूजर फ्रेंडली, मतलब इसके अंदर तुमको जो उसका इंटरफेस रहेगा, उसके अंदर जो जो जैसे तुम्हारी फीचर्स तुम ऐड करोगे, या फिर यूनिट टेस्ट रहेगा, ये सब रहेगा, तो वो कैसे करोगे वो तुमको बताना है। ठीक है। मतलब स्टॉक स्क्रीनर आप कैसे काम कैसे कर रहा है। और ये तो बहुत बड़ा मतलब वीक है, देखो अभी ये क्या है, ये वीक 1 to 2 का है। ठीक है। तो
जी
वीक
सर।
1 के अंदर प्लानिंग रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग फर्स्ट 2 वीक ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट गैदर रिक्वायरमेंट फर्स्ट एक, तो ये सभी तुमको करना है। ठीक है। तो एक काम करो, वायर फ्रेम मॉकअप वाला कल करके दे दो, तो मैं तुमको वीक 1 2 का दे दूंगा।
सर।
ये जो तुम्हारा
हेलो।
टास्क है, ये 10 वीक का है ना टोटल।
जी
इसमें
सर।
लिखा होगा ना वीक 1 2 वीक 3 4 वीक 5 6, ऐसा है ना।
जी सर।
तुमको मेल के अंदर यही लिखा ना कंफर्म।
जी सर।
हाँ, तो वीक 1 के अंदर लिखा है प्लानिंग एंड रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग ड्यूरिंग द फर्स्ट 2 वीक, we will gather requirement for stockholder, define scope of project, create a detailed project plan. This will understanding of user need, defining feature and functionalities, and creating wireframe and mockup. So इसके अंदर तुमको क्या करना है, तुम्हारे प्रेजेंटेशन में देखो क्या क्या रहना चाहिए। ये तुमको इसके अंदर ना कुछ करना नहीं है, मैं तुमको बता दूं क्या करना है। इसके अंदर ये करना है कि जैसे स्टॉक स्क्रीनर एप्लीकेशन है, तो इसको तुम समझो क्या है। तो तुम्हारा जो 30 फर्स्ट स्लाइड होगा, देखो तुम्हारा जो मतलब बोलते हैं ना, तुम्हारा इंट्रोडक्शन क्या है। सेकंड स्लाइड में
यस
होगा
सर।
टास्क के बारे में, मतलब ये जो लिखा है ना ओवरव्यू, ये डाल देना और बता देना कि टास्क क्या है। ठीक है। और फिर थर्ड स्लाइड के अंदर तुमको एक मतलब बोलते हैं ना, एक स्टोरी टाइप देना है, कि एक सिनारियो दे दो कि स्टॉक स्क्रीनर क्यों यूज किया जाता है, या फिर क्यों यूज करना है हमको, एक प्रॉब्लम स्टेट में क्या है, क्या सॉल्व करना है। और उसके बाद
जी
फोर्थ
सर।
स्लाइड से तुम्हारा मेन आएगा, उसके अंदर तुम प्लानिंग और कैसे डेटा गैदर करोगे। जैसे स्टॉक स्क्रीनर के अंदर तुमको एपीआई चाहिए, तो कौन सा एपीआई यूज करोगे, एपीआई को कैसे तुम मतलब बोलते हैं ना, उसके लिए जैसे उसकी अवेलेबिलिटी क्या है, या फिर एपीआई किसी कंपनी का है तो उसके लिए तुमको मतलब बोलते हैं ना, उसके लिए अप्लाई करना पड़ता है अप्लाई यूज के लिए, तो वो बता दो
जी
कैसे
सर।
करना है। और उसके बाद उस एपीआई को यूज करके एप्लीकेशन कैसे बनाओगे, और एप्लीकेशन में फीचर्स कौन से रहेंगे, और मतलब बोलते हैं ना, एक मोटे मोटे में बता देना है कि उसका ओवरऑल वायर फ्रेम या मॉकअप कैसा कैसा रहेगा।
जी सर।
तो इतना चीज करके कल तुम मुझे उसका प्रेजेंटेशन दे दो वीक 1 2 का। ठीक है। और उसके हिसाब से मैं तुमको स्कोर दे दूंगा।
सर
बस
एक,
तुमको उतना ही करना है, कोडिंग कुछ नहीं करना है इसके अंदर अभी फिलहाल के लिए। कोडिंग वाला पार्ट तुम्हारा वीक 3 4 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है।
तो सर अभी क्या करना है, मतलब वही आप जो गैदर करना है वही बोल रहे थे क्या सर?
हाँ, वीक 1 2 में देखो जो लिखा है ना, तुम उतना करके दे दो मुझे। और उसके बाद जो थर्ड फोर्थ, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट वीक वीक 3 4 का देना है, और उसके बाद नेक्स्ट वीक के अंदर वीक 5 6 का देना है। और अगर
सर
तुम्हारा
सर
पूरा हो जा रहा है तो तुम पूरा दे दो।
सर मैं क्या बोल रहा था सर, एक सेकंड बस सुनिए सब ध्यान से। मतलब अभी मतलब कल मुझे मतलब दिखाना था सर, मतलब सर्टिफिकेट। अगर नहीं दिखाया तो
एक
बैक
बात
लगा
बताओ,
दूंगा
सुनो,
बोल रहे थे
अगर
सर।
अगर कल सर्टिफिकेट की बात है तो तुम आज क्यों आए हो? अगर अगर मैंने अभी तुमको सपोर्ट दे दिया, ठीक है, तो टेक्निकल सपोर्ट चैट देखो अभी बंद हो जाएगा। तुमको कल ही उसके लिए करेंगे, और कल उसका स्कोर जाएगा, वो लोग देखेंगे और तुमको मालूम कल मिले या ना मिले या फिर परसों मिले। ठीक है, तो अभी ठीक है, काम तुम दे दो
सर
प्रेजेंटेशन।
जी सर।
हाँ, स्टार्ट करो प्रेजेंटेशन। मैं देवांशु सर को बोल दूंगा कि तुम्हारा कंप्लीट नहीं है, ठीक है, और फिर वो डिसाइड
सर
करेंगे। मैं देखो
सर
देवांशु सर को बता दूंगा कि ये तुम्हारा कंप्लीट नहीं है और तुमने कितना कितना दिया है। मतलब मैं उतना बता दूंगा कि तुमने यहाँ से स्टार्ट किया है, तुम्हारे टास्क का इतना परसेंटेज का तुमने दे दिया प्रेजेंटेशन, राइट। अभी जैसे वीक 1 2 है ये सब है, तो तुमने उसमें से कितना कंप्लीट किया है वो उतना उनको बता दूंगा। ओके,
जी सर।
या
जी
तुम स्टार्ट कर दीजिए।
जी सर, थैंक यू सर। सर, स्टॉक स्क्रीनर इन पाइथन। मतलब इंट्रोडक्शन में आजकल मतलब मार्केट वोलेटिलिटी जितना रहता है, इन्वेस्टर्स लोग के लिए मतलब स्टॉक स्क्रीनर एक अच्छा टूल बन सकता है कि मतलब आप इजी होगा मतलब ट्रेडिंग करना, और सब प्राइस शेयर का प्राइस देख के मतलब उनके लिए फ्यूचर में इजी होगा। और आजकल के जैसे रशिया इन्वेजन मतलब यूक्रेन में जब
रुको
ये सब
हेमानंद,
चल रहा है, वॉर सब
हेलो
चल रहा है। और
हेलो।
जी सर।
तुम्हारा कैमरा ऑन होना चाहिए और सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन से स्टार्ट करो, और ट्राई टू डू
जी
द प्रेजेंटेशन इन इंग्लिश, ओके, बिकॉज वी आर in like lot of people are there from South India and North India also, okay, so it is a good thing to do the presentation in English so that every can understand.
ओके सर,
Okay,
सॉरी सर।
okay, you can start
Yes,
now, your camera is visible, okay.
yes, thank you
Yeah.
sir. Sir, so my name is Hemananda Pradhan, and I am from Odisha. Uh, so my college name is Government College of Engineering, Kalahandi, Bawari, Patna, and my topic is stock screener application in Python. So in introduction, in the face of market, in introduction in the face of market volatility, it is more imperative than ever for investors to use the best tools. So for investors, it becomes easy to uh, invest in their shares by using stock screeners, and there are different existing methods for stock screening, such as stock market prediction using machine learning, forecasting the stock market index using artificial intelligence technique, and then Indian stock market prediction using artificial neural network, and the stock market and investment. And also there is automated stock price prediction using machine learning. So there are um, methodologies for the stock screener application, such as proposed system. A proposed system and a system architecture is much needed, and the data sets which contains data sets and CSV files with hardware requirement, software requirement, functional requirement, and non-functional requirements. We design the stock screener applications and divide the part into structure chart, UML diagrams, activity diagrams, collaboration diagrams, and flowchart diagrams, and even component diagram. And we do experimental analysis and results, such as system configuration, and which contains hardware requirements and software requirements. And then we write sample code, and after that we write input and output, and after that we create website pages, and we measure the performance and test the means we test the um, trading, means we test that trading part, and we measure the performance, that how the means stocks are behaving, and then this conclusion that we are predicting low stock price for any given organization. We developed a web application for predicting low stock price using LMS and LSTMS algorithm for prediction. We have applied datasets belonging to Google Nifty 50 TSS, FTSE Reliance stocks, and achieved above 95% accuracy for this dataset. So, thank you.
And is your presentation done?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Presentation.
my code, sir,
Yeah. You can share.
code, sir, I can run in.
Did you write this code?
Sir, I have seen this means I have referred from a Google Colab code, sir. So today only Nitish sir told that you can join a meeting and show a task so that we can score and
No,
issue a
see,
certificate. So
show the code that you have written, even if you have taken the reference, but you have written the code, because I can see the module not error. That means you have not even installed the modules. Do you know how to install that module?
sir,
You are getting an error, right?
I didn't understand. Yes, sir. If I will download this file, then error will
That
not
is
be present, sir.
import error.
No, sir. Yes, sir. Means CSV file is not uploaded here, sir.
Okay,
So
do the
that's why
presentation.
it is
Okay,
coming like
see,
this.
start with your
Yes, sir.
demonstration. We'll see. You can continue.
Yes, sir. So in this, we import time method and import sequential, then dense dropout activations, then import LSTM, that is long short-term memory, and then we import NumPy as and import pandas and sklearn preprocessing, such as there is data over here. And after that, here when we input means when we upload the CSV data, here it comes and uh, we can see the data over here. Then we pre-process the data such as a defined standard scalar and this. After that, we split the data to X train, Y train, X test, Y test. After that, we after that doing this, we get the X train, Y train, X test, Y test. After pre-processing the data, then building the LSTM network, that is long short-term memory, that is defined built model. We use a defined built model functions over here, and we get a value of X train, Y train, X test, Y test over here, and then we train the data, that is over means we have means we downloaded. When the downloaded data we can train, and after that we can score the data which is means trained, and we get this value train score, and we get the event test score. After that we visualize the prediction with the help of with the help of difference and ratio variables, and then matplotlib line means we import matplotlib and matplotlib.pyplot, and with that we can see the graph and predict the stock price prediction and see this.
Hello, are you done?
Yes.
अपना PPT दिखाना.
Yes.
Now ऊपर जाना.
Yes.
Okay. See, इसमें conclusion तुमने ऐड किया, right?
Yes.
कंक्लूजन के बाद उसमें Q&A स्लाइड नहीं है और रेफरेंस स्लाइड भी नहीं है, आई थिंक, राइट?
Yes.
ओके, सो उसका स्कोर तुमको नहीं मिलेगा Q&A और रेफरेंस स्लाइड का. और प्रेजेंटेशन के अंदर देखो, प्रेजेंटेशन this is not how we do the presentation. Okay, your presentation started at 8:10, ended at 8:11, and most of it was actual demonstration. Okay, you were just mostly reading from the slide. That is not how you are actually supposed to do the presentation. You are actually supposed to explain the actual design and development process. That is part of your week 1 task. Okay, in the task there is week 1, that is also part of that. So this was not really well done. Technically, it was not in depth. Also, expression needs to be worked on. Work on your communication skills. Okay. And now coming to your demonstration, see, demonstration was actually wrong. This is the wrong code that you have downloaded. कोड देखो तुमने कहीं से लिया है, ये रॉन्ग कोड है। हम लोग स्टॉक प्रिडिक्शन नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम लोग स्टॉक स्क्रीनिंग कर रहे हैं। मतलब एक एपीआई होती है, अल्फा विंटेज एपीआई। एपीआई से स्टॉक का डेटा लेके उसको सिर्फ ऐसा प्लॉट करना है या फिर स्क्रीन के ऊपर दिखा देना है किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक का या फिर कंपनी का। ओके, सो तुमने ये रॉन्ग एक्चुअली कोड किया है, ये दूसरे डोमेन का कोड है, ये तुम्हारे टास्क से रिलेटेड ही नहीं है कोड। तो इसको डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में कंसीडर नहीं कर सकता, बिकॉज स्टॉक प्रिडिक्शन हम लोग कर ही नहीं रहे। तुमने मुझे दूसरे टास्क का दिखाया है, एक्चुअली डेटा इंजीनियरिंग ग्रुप के टास्क का है स्टॉक प्रिडिक्शन, तो तुमने उनका दिखा दिया मुझे। तुम्हारा स्टॉक स्क्रीनिंग एप्लीकेशन है, ठीक है। तुमने रॉन्ग कोड दिखाया, तो इसको डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन तो मैं नहीं कंसिडर कर पाऊंगा। other than that, abhi okay, I will talk to Devanshu sir. Okay, let him know what the situation is, then I will send you the score based on this presentation. Okay, I will send you the score for this presentation, and also let sir know about this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, see, sir will look into it, your certificate. Okay, and if he says that you need to complete
Yes, sir.
the task, okay, then you may need to do it, but see what the situation is. Okay, you will get
Yes,
the
sir.
score for this one because you have given the presentation, you will get the score. Okay, but it may not be passing
Yes,
score. So you have to look into
sir.
it, like what you
Please,
can do with that one.
sir, just give a decent passing score, nothing else,
See,
sir.
I
Please, sir.
can't do
Just
that.
that request.
No, I can't do that. See, if you see our videos on YouTube, they are currently public, and you can like see the stock screener app. I believe someone was Vinay BA. If you search that name, Vinay BA, you will see that he has given this presentation and he has made a really great application on the stock screener application. Okay, based if I look into that presentation and if I see your presentation, so it will not be good thing for it, like him if I give you more marks. So you have to see what
Yes, sir.
can be done, because see, you can complete this presentation today. Your task can be done
Yes.
completed today, and then you can give good presentation tomorrow. But if you want score for this one, then I can send you that. But you have to see how the score will be. Okay. And you have to talk to technical support chat for the certificate. I can't do anything about that. Okay, because I am not the final guy to give the score. I will give the score, and then Devanshu sir will look at the presentation, and then he will give the score. Okay, so there are two people who are giving the score, so that I can't, like, if you just tell me that sir, give the decent score, and if I give you a decent score, then your score will be automatically reduced to a lower number if Devanshu sir looks at it. So yeah, I will tell him and send you the score by in 30 minutes. Okay. You will receive your score in 30 minutes by 9 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, you can leave if you want. Thank you for the presentation. We'll see what can be done.